everybody, happy Halloween. I'm Sue, and it's time to pump it up. After watching The Substance, I just knew that I had to dress up like this. It has been a really fun, really amazing month, and I cannot wait to tell you guys everything. So, my tarot card of the month was the Two of Cups, which is love, bond, and connection. And ain't that the truth? I now have a boyfriend, and we've been having a lot of fun together. As some of you may know, it was my birthday on the 5th. I just turned 25. And I just wanted to go out for some all-you-can-eat sushi, and it was delicious. I ate so much. And that was the first time my boyfriend got to meet my family, and it went really well. And he got me a beautiful bouquet of purple flowers, because purple's my favorite color. And then we went out to a fancy dinner, just me and him. I also had, not anymore, but I had long purple nails this month. It was just like a special occasion type thing. I went with a friend and we got mani-pedis, much needed pedicures if I say so myself. But that was like a fun little treat, special occasion type thing. And my boyfriend actually bought me a new pair of figure skates, which I'm so excited about. I've always wanted a pair, and I just can't wait for us to go on like ice skating dates together. I have been keeping up with my kung fu that I've been doing, and I do think I'm improving, and I really just want to keep like staying active, and I want to get a little bit more fit. I want to pump it up, you know what I mean? So it does just feel good to be working out and be moving. I finally passed my driver's test, about damn time, quite honestly. So I can finally drive myself places, and hopefully sooner rather than later I will be getting my own car, my own vehicle, and I'll be able to just have some more independence. So that's just kind of like a really new, exciting chapter in my life. I'm super stoked about it. Finally, at 25 years old, I can finally drive myself. My parents went on vacation this month, and me and my brother stayed home to take care of our dog. So that was kind of just like a nice change of pace from the typical day-to-day life. I have been feeling quite motivated again. I've been trying to catch up with some of my schoolwork. I've been procrastinating a little or a lot a bit, just because it's been like really heavy stuff. But I really want to finish up that certificate and just have, you know, something else for my name, for my resume. So that is to be a bereavement doula with the specialty in miscarriages. So it's been a pretty heavy topic, but you know, I really want to learn it and finish that certificate, and that'll feel really good once I do that. So we're making progress. I keep buying books, like I'm addicted to buying books. Mostly school related stuff with like grief and death, because I just love learning about all that. So I did reorganize my bookshelf just to keep everything sorted a little bit better, and make sure I'm actually reading the books that I do have instead of just buying more constantly. So it's nice and organized now, so I want to keep reading instead of just buying books. If you guys haven't picked up on it already, I do have like a sort of fascination for death and stuff, and I have a story to tell. I personally think it's pretty romantic, but you guys might just think it's weird or like messed up or something, but I think it's sweet and romantic, so whatever. So I got to meet some of my boyfriend's friends for the first time, and we happened to come across a dead possum in the road, and it was in beautiful condition, no spilt organs or blood or anything. And immediately I'm interested in this possum, of course, and everyone kind of thought that was a bit strange because, you know, My boyfriend brought a new girl around, and then immediately she wants to pick up a dead possum out of the middle of the road. A little awkward, but I couldn't help myself. Really great first impression, I think. Oops. But I just couldn't resist. So, of course, we had to make sure it was actually dead because I know possums play dead. So, we moved it out from the road so it would be kind of like safer. So it wouldn't get like splattered or anything. And if it was actually alive, then it could kind of just wander off and do its own thing, live its life again. But by the morning, it was in fact dead. So kind of sad news, but also great news for me. And the reason I think that this story is romantic is actually because I'd asked my boyfriend, I said, if you ever see roadkill, would you pick it up for me? You know, flutter my eyelashes a little bit. And most people would say, no, you're freaking weird. But he said that he would. And I was like, oh my god, this is like true love. So now was his time to shine to see if he'd follow through with his word. And he did in front of all of his friends and everything. And I was just like, it made me feel special, you know? It was really sweet that he like did what he said he would do. And that's such a weird thing. And like, I don't know, he wasn't worried about his friends being judgmental or anything like that. He just wanted to make me happy, and he really, really did. So now I have this huge dead possum just in a bucket under my stairs, under my porch. And it's like in water so it can decompose. I've done it before so I can like collect its bones and stuff like that. And it's really exciting for me. I know it's totally a weird kind of hobby to have, but I'm just really, really happy about it and happy that my boyfriend encourages my little weirdo behaviors, I guess. He just wants to make me happy. So I thought it was really romantic and kind of weird, but you know, those can go hand in hand, I think. And I did get to meet some of his other friends. No dead possum that time, but we went to like a fair with a bunch of carnival rides, and there was a demolition derby. It was my first time ever actually seeing one of those, so that was really fun. And there was like fair food, and there was farm animals, my favorite. And I got to show off my newly acquired axe throwing skills, so that was really fun and really cool, and I had a great time doing all of that. And it's October, of course. I did a little Oktoberfest event this month. It was called Farmtoberfest, and there was just a bunch of farm animals and little like farm sort of stuff. Like it was to promote like Ontario farmers, and it was kind of like the kids version of Oktoberfest, like without drinking and stuff like that. But I got to make a really cute little flower crown, and it was kind of just an excuse to appreciate my German heritage a little bit and finally wear my dirndl. So I had a really great time doing that. I think it was better than sitting around drinking beer. I got to actually do something fun that was up my alley. So yeah, that was really fun. I did have some really awesome character performer gigs this month. Starting off strong with, you'll never guess, Ursula, the sea witch. I had a big blow up tentacle skirt and a crazy wig and crazy makeup. I felt like a drag queen, quite honestly. Very different than what I normally have going on with like the princesses. But it was a lot of fun to switch things up a little bit and play a villain. I don't think I made any kids cry. It was like a really fun like city event, and there was also Maleficent, and we had Ariel and Sleeping Beauty with us as well. So it was a really fun day that we got to kind of bounce off of each other's characters, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, just something different. I also got to play Ariel for the first time, and it went a lot better than I thought. I was really nervous just because the first time playing any new character can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but the party went really, really well. And I also got to be Anna and Elsa this month, both of the sisters. I do prefer being Princess Anna. I feel like, you know, being bubbly and fun and that sort of vibe is easier for me. It comes more naturally to me, and I just love her character. But it was nice to switch things up a little bit and be Elsa, and it's always just fun working with a fellow entertainer. So, yeah, good month for princess parties. A really great Halloween tradition that I just love every single year is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. And my boyfriend took me to see the 50th anniversary showing, and it was so much fun. I dressed up kind of sexy, kind of scandalous, and it was with the original Magenta. There was an interview with Patricia Quinn at the start, and it was just a really cool thing. And I love that he was interested in doing that with me. We had just so much fun. I also went to a Halloween punk market type thing, and there was a costume contest. Obviously, I love a good costume, so I actually went as the Rocky Horror to that event. I wore a blonde wig and a nude bodysuit with muscles drawn on it and little gold shorts. And I actually even gave myself a bulge with a pair of socks just because I really wanted to get into character and kind of sell the vibe of the costume. I thought it was hilarious. And turns out everyone else loved it too because I actually won the costume contest, which I was just so excited about. There was some other pretty good contenders. I did not expect to win. I was just there to have a good time, and have a good time I sure did. And finally, just to sort of wrap up this video, I updated my website to include my PayPal, just if anyone is feeling sort of generous. I know some people like to do that type of thing. And I also fixed the link to my Hummer profile. So go check that out. And lastly, I mentioned it last month that YouTube took down one of my most viewed videos, a Sheen haul that I did like 3 years ago. And if I can figure it out, I'm thinking I may upload that video onto ManyVids, like just for free. So just stay tuned for if I make an announcement regarding that, just because if you guys want to watch it, I want it to still be available to you. I'd love for you guys to just still have a way to watch it if you so desire. So I'm trying to figure that out, and I will let you know what ends up happening. You know, I guess I just try to be myself, to be sincere and grateful for all that I have, and to always remember to lead with my heart. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for watching.